Is it possible to outsmart hypergamy? Is it possible to beat out female nature? That I don't know. That I doubt. A man has to provide, right? A man has to, that's his duty. But it's also what women expect of us, you know? And we all look at life like, kind of like that. A man has to make money, make resources, provide. But when you realize female nature is such that she don't want you if you can't do that, and you realize hypergamy is the factor that is really kind of messing everything up in its own way, right? Hypergamy is the reason why love isn't real, or at least love is conditional. Hypergamy is that reason. Can you beat it? Can you beat it? Can a man beat hypergamy? Well, I guess if she likes you and you have nothing. I guess if she loves you and sticks around when you're a loser for a significant amount of time in your life, and you don't show any signs of getting any better, you don't show any signs of making money or providing for her or doing any of those quote-unquote manly duties that society places the burden on men and not on women, then maybe you got one. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. I can't think of any other way to outsmart it, you know? And I'm not encouraging anybody to not have resources, not be able to stay afloat. But yeah, if you're at the bottom of the totem pole, if you're at the bottom of the food chain, and she still wants you, maybe her love is real. She sticks with you when you're homeless. She sticks with you when you're on the street, when you got no money, can't even pay for food. She buys food for you, or she works for you, and she doesn't never complain, and she doesn't even take thought of it, because I've heard of a lot of women doing that for their men, but they always take note of it. They always keep those mental notes, right? And whenever they break up, that's when it comes out. Oh, you were a bum, right? I had to support you, right? Why does she say that? Why do women say that? I'm sure you've all heard it. Why do they say that? Because they're hypergamous. Because money is important. But women view the worth of a man on his income, what he can provide. Is he a good man? Is he a strong provider? This is how they value a man. This is where they place the value of a man, in his ability to provide resources and security for her. What does this mean in its most basic definition? It means your value is in what you can provide. And if you can't provide, then she's at least going to take note of it, and it's probably going to break up your relationship 9 times out of 10. But what does it really mean? It means that her love is conditional. That's what it means. It means her love is not unconditional. And I think there is a discrepancy here. I think there is a imbalance. I think there is a double standard, because women can go cheat, women can be discontent, women can throw fits, women can abuse their men verbally and physically, all these kind of things, and yet they always say sorry, and they always say, I want you to take me back, and they always expect the man to stand up and be a real man and take all her baggage and love her for who she really is. But does she really love you for who you really are? Right? She goes out and catches 200 bodies, and she expects you to love her like she's a perfect princess, like she's a perfect little chaste angel, when we all know they're not, right? It's a double standard, right? But you got to be perfect, right? You got to have your money right. You got to be this great guy. You got to be consistent, reliable, responsible, disciplined, all these things that she wants to raise a good kid with. But what is she? What does she bring to the table? You see? Or what was she in her past, right? Oh, well, I've changed now, and now I'm different. So what you're really saying is you had all your fun, and now you're just changed. Now it's all changed, right? Wow, I don't know, man. That's a tough one to reconcile. Really is a tough one to reconcile. Where do you find a woman that's not like that these days? Where can you find a woman who hasn't been around for 5 or 10 years? And now she's changing. Oh, she's turning over a new leaf. Now she wants to settle down. But look at all those skeletons are in her closet. Look at all those scars. Look at all that emotional and mental baggage that she has. And she's given all that to you. And what does she expect from you? This conditional relationship where if you don't provide, if you're not the great guy, if you don't do your duty and stand up and be sacrificial for the family and all these requirements, then what's she going to do? She's going to kick you to the curb. And she's going to go find somebody who will fulfill her hypergamy, who will fulfill all those standards and all those conditions. So you see, a woman's love is not loyal, right? It's not loyal. It's conditional. It's not going to stick with you through thick and thin. It's not going to stick with you through all kinds of adverse circumstances. The only one who has love like that for you is your mom, probably for sure, God for sure, and maybe your family. Maybe some people in your family might love you like that. Everybody else, even your close friends, I'm telling you, they all got conditions. You don't fulfill certain conditions, they're gonna drop you, man. They're gonna move on. They're gonna stop texting you. They're gonna stop calling you. And you got to think: is that really love? Are these really quality relationships? Real love stands the test of time. Stands the test. I shouldn't even say time. Really, it stands the test of hardship. Real love is forged through the fire. If you really love somebody, you're going to stick with them through thick and thin. And that's going to show. Anyway, just some thoughts. Appreciate you listening.